Good day, St. Martin. I'm Jasenia Lazaro.
And I'm Alston Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Martin News Desk, where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
It's Wednesday, so let's jump right into our headlines. His Excellency Governor Ajamu Bailey has presented the government's plans for the 2024-2025 parliamentary year. Key priorities include establishing a sustainable waste management system, redesigning the tax structure, and boosting the agricultural sector. During the opening ceremony attended by members of parliament and dignitaries, Governor Bailey emphasized that St. Martin is at a critical juncture. He referenced recovery efforts from hurricanes, the pandemic, and the ongoing utility crisis. Governor Bailey stressed that the need for good governance to address these challenges, pointing out that government functions are often compartmentalized, limiting strategic planning. On the economy, Bailey noted a strong post-pandemic recovery driven by tourism and construction. The country's GDP is expected to grow by 4.3% in 2024, with unemployment dropping to 5.4%. Stay-over tourism is projected to rise by 10 to 15%, and 1.4 million cruise passengers are expected this year. Efforts to revitalize Phillipsburg and improve the marketplace are also in progress to enhance the visitor experience. In agriculture, government initiatives aim to stimulate the sector through regional partnerships and educational programs. Bailey also highlighted the near completion of legislative work for a gaming authority and updates to the national energy policy. Finally, His Excellency Governor Bailey stressed the importance of completing St. Martin's institutional framework to ensure government's continuity and long-term development.
Government is planning a review of the current structure and processes in regards to public transportation and defining a way forward for the industry, noting the challenges, cost, and taking into account innovative ways to enhance the experience of residents and visitors alike. Data gathering and research analysis is planned to update the existing national energy policy, given the various challenges and commitments not only of the country, but that also of our utility company for synergy and sustainability purposes. Government is also determined to establish the St. Martin Tourism Authority. Government is committed, as always, to monitoring economic trends and employment indicators, allowing for adaptation of strategies and policies, effectively ensuring sustained economic growth and prosperity for St. Martin. Madam Chairlady, members of Parliament, I started off today by stating that country St. Martin is at a critical turning point in its development. That it is imperative that the institutional design of country St. Martin is completed and fully enacted, anchored adequately to ensure not only continuity, but moreover, ensure strategic and operational governance. And that this requires political maturity. Our key socioeconomic and financial indicators are looking promising, but attaining and maintaining sustainable economic growth that leads to prosperity for St. Martin requires, as previously stated, political maturity to understand the role of government in governing for the long-term future. Madam Chairlady, members of Parliament, your role in this is paramount. Country St. Martin is at a critical turning point in its development. Madam Chairlady, members of Parliament, in this new parliamentary year, government will once again present you with various legislative initiatives towards the execution of its plans and realization of its objectives. As representatives of the people of St. Martin, government looks forward to fruitful, effective, and efficient dialogue, as well as your committed participation. This with the aim of garnering your support to serve the public interest on behalf of the people of St. Martin. Madam Chairlady, members of Parliament, I wish you much success this new parliamentary year, and I pray for your wisdom and discernment. Thank you. God bless you and yours, and God bless our great nation, St. Martin. Thank you.
The St. Martin Police Force, KPSM, is investigating a series of armed robberies that occurred on Monday, September 9th. 2 supermarkets and a jewelry store were targeted, continuing a troubling trend of thefts on the island. Early Monday morning, 2 supermarkets in the Middle Region and along 80 Illich Road were robbed by a lone suspect driving a gold vehicle without license plates. The suspect fled in an unknown direction. Later that evening, around 7 p.m., a jewelry store in Maho was hit by 3 men. One suspect was armed with a gun and another used a hammer to smash display cases. They escaped with an unknown quantity of jewelry in a red car, believed to have headed towards the French side of the island. KPSM is urging anyone with information about these incidents to contact them immediately. Authorities are also advising businesses to increase security measures in the light of the recent robberies. Anyone with tips can contact the police department at 542-2222 extension 204 or anonymously via the tip line at 9300.
Finance Minister, the Honorable Marinka Gums, has announced that the addendum to the ENNIA outline agreement will save St. Maarten a total of 37 million guilders. In her September 6 presentation to Parliament, Gums highlighted key provisions, including a significant reduction in St. Maarten's financial obligations. Under the agreement, St. Maarten will not cover costs for policyholders in Bonaire, Saba, St. Eustatius, or Suriname, saving 5 million guilders. The country will also avoid 15 million guilders in operational expenses linked to the ENNIA Resolution Fund. Additionally, separating St. Maarten's Peak facility from Curaçao's will reduce interest expenses by 3 million guilders. Gums also secured priority for St. Maarten in the potential sale of Mullet Bay. These measures will result in a positive cash balance of 14 million guilders for the country. Minister Gums reiterated her position to the Netherlands, linking national COVID loan interest rates to the ENNIA deal, stating that such terms would burden St. Maarten for decades. She emphasized that while the ENNIA agreement largely benefits Curaçao, St. Maarten will only bear costs related to its own policyholders. Gums will return to Parliament soon to address additional questions from the honorable members. Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on TV 15 and across other social media platforms.
I'm Jasenia Lassiter, wishing you a wonderful week.
Stay friendly, St. Maarten.
Hello, my people. Make sure you tune in to Sit, Sip, and Chat every Monday at 5 p.m. on TV 15 and every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m.
And make sure tune in to the Late Night Show with Andrew Dick from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. with a repeat in the afternoon for no reason. In the afternoon, the Late Night Show at 3 p.m. Thank you, TV 15.
Thank you, TV 15. Make sure tune in.
Make sure tune in to the Late Night.
And Sit, Sip, and Chat.
Late Night.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed any moment can be a KFC moment.
The St. Maarten Police Force, KPSM, is warning truck drivers and businesses to comply with safety regulations following multiple incidents involving hazardous spills and vehicle breakdowns on the public road. Recently, a motorbike rider was injured due to material spilled by an overloaded truck, highlighting the dangers posed by such incidents. KPSM is urging all vehicle operators, especially those transporting heavy equipment or materials, to take immediate steps to prevent further accidents. Key actions include regular vehicle maintenance, being prepared to manage spills, and ensuring loads are secure. Failure to comply will result in penalties. The police emphasized that these measures are essential to maintaining road safety and preventing further accidents.
The General Audit Chamber has presented its report on the government's 2022 financial statements, revealing serious deficiencies in the management of public funds. The report, submitted to the Parliament on September 6, concludes that 2022 financial statements do not accurately reflect St. Maarten's income, expenses, or financial position. The Audit Chamber, alongside SOAB, found ongoing irregularities and legal issues that undermined the reliability of the government's financial reporting. This lack of accuracy makes it difficult to use the 2022 performance figures in the preparing of the next budget. One key concern is the ongoing lack of transparency, which has led to specific audits, including one focused on the allocation of vehicle taxes. The Chamber emphasized that without proper financial management, trust in government decreases, tax revenue falls, and the need for financial oversight from the Kingdom increases. The full report is available on the General Audit Chamber website.
After a 16-month hiatus, the Social Economic Council, SER, has been reinstated with Harlech Duran elected as chairman. Duran, representing the independent members of the board, was elected on September 5th. He succeeds Damian Richardson, whose term ended in April 2023. Duran, a native of St. Maarten and a human resource manager at the St. Maarten Medical Center, is returning for a second term. His initial focus will be on strengthening relationships with SER stakeholders. Judensi Coffee was elected vice chairman. Coffee, a business economics graduate and community advocate, also returns for a second term. Their tenure runs until April 2026. A moist but stabilizing atmosphere remains today as the trough departs the area. Additionally, winds remain light to gentle. Expect hot and humid conditions despite lingering rain showers. Seas will remain slight into the weekend. Now let's take a look at our tropical weather update by Mr. Brian Shields.
Thank you very much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Brian Shields. Several spots to watch and even a couple of sneaky ones around. I don't want to lose sight of anything that may just try to spin up just to the east of us. Here we are in the Caribbean. One spot here that has actually shown quite a bit of circulation close by, so I want to get into that. Another area that's going to develop north side of the Bahamas, just to the north of the Bahamas, I believe by Sunday and Monday. Not a lot of folks talking about that, but what I've been seeing behind the scenes, seeing development there. And of course, we're thinking of all those that are dealing with Hurricane Francine and the heavy rain with Francine moving into parts of Mississippi and Louisiana this morning. Now, this map, a lot of fancy colors on this map, shows where there is the potential development. Of course, with Francine in the northern Gulf, that has already developed. But you see this spot here, the northern Bahamas, right in here off the southeast of the U.S. There could be a spin up, and then watching these other tropical waves. But as I mentioned, that little spin to the east of the Caribbean has been grabbing my attention. Short term, obviously watching this, a landfall this morning. As expected, everything staying the heaviest weather east of the Houston area. This will work its way right up into Louisiana, Mississippi, parts of Alabama. Tornado threat, panhandle of Florida as that moves in. About a foot of some rain moving into Louisiana and parts of Mississippi where they've already had a ton of rain. So that up there, we'll get into the modeling on that across the Gulf. But this here, you can see some scattered showers and storms. Look at that little spin right there. That had quite the circulation this morning. It is very tiny. Conditions aren't conducive for development. That is good, but it's been hanging together, so it definitely has my attention. Let me get a little closer. So here we are in Trinidad, Barbados, St. Lucia, St. Vincent the Grenadines. Here's Dominica, and you see here's Anguilla, Antigua, Barbuda, St. Martin, St. Kitts and Nevis. This area here, while I don't expect a lot of development, one, I'm going to monitor it for any changes because it's overperforming. It's already had a better circulation than a lot of things that have been out there. It's very tiny, but two, it is going to, at at the least bring us some extra rain as we work our way toward the end of the week. So just this little spot, sometimes these little spots can do some funky things, if you will, so especially in the peak of the hurricane season, which we're at right now. So this area, not expecting any great development, but no, I'm watching it. On Friday, though, that's going to bring us some extra rain, and I'll monitor for any weird signs of development, but as of now, not seeing that. But Anguilla, St. Martin, St. Bart's, Antigua, Barbuda, that's at least going to clip us by with additional rain as we work our way into Friday, just a couple days from now. That's why I mentioned when there's a lot of big systems out there to not lose sight of other things that we're tracking. So it's that little one there. This area is still kind of hanging together. These spots behind it may also try to develop. No immediate concerns with these, as far as I'm not seeing anything quickly spinning up into a hurricane and headed our way. You could see some of the dry air. Here's that little sneaky spot here. Here's this bigger tropical wave behind it. You see that orange shading in there? That's some of the dry air, and that is good because that is kind of battling these things in a good way. Plus there's some wind shear here. Those would be winds of the opposite direction that will knock off some of the thunderstorm tops. That's why I mentioned conditions aren't conducive.
In a special news report brought to you by Real Auto BV, the official Toyota distributor for St. Martin. Real Auto St. Martin has issued an urgent safety recall for Toyota vehicles due to the Takata airbag defect. This recall affects popular models like the RAV4, Yaris, Corolla, and Hilux, manufactured between 2004 and 2013. These defective airbags pose serious risk, including severe injury or death. Toyota owners are urged to visit RealAutoSXM.com or contact Real Auto SXM immediately to schedule a free airbag replacement. Stay safe, act now.
Hi, Mom. How are you? But Mom, you finished all your minutes yet?
No, girl. TLM has new postpaid plans and automatically upgraded my postpaid package.
Is that so?
Guess what? I am getting more minutes and almost double the amount of data for the same price.
I guess I'm making a switch now.
Let me call you back, Mom.
Hey Tash, you have TLM new postpaid plans?
The highly anticipated St. Martin Flavors event this November will feature 3 standout restaurants: Idle Shack, Ocean Lounge, and Rendezvous. Each promises to offer unique and exceptional dining experiences reflecting the island's rich culinary heritage. Ocean Lounge, located in the Holland House Hotel, is offering a luxurious 3-course menu for $69. Known for its seafood and prime cuts, the restaurant provides a blend of European and local flavors, all served with stunning Caribbean views. At Porto Cupacoy, Rendezvous will delight food lovers with a 3-course menu priced at $49. Offering dishes like tuna tartare and chicken piccata, it also caters to vegetarians with creative plant-based options. For vegans and vegetarians, Idle Shack stands out with its 1-course Caribbean meal packed with fresh, locally grown ingredients. Known for its sustainable dining, Idle Shack has attracted global attention, including praise from the late Anthony Bourdain. The event is a major opportunity for restaurants to showcase their culinary talents, with more details available at stmartinflavors.com.
The St. Martin Library is proud to celebrate International Literacy Day with the message, read anytime, read anywhere, any place. This message is emphasizing the critical role that literacy plays in personal and community development. In support of this mission, the library has released a brochure offering valuable tips for parents, teachers, educators, and childcare providers to foster a love for reading. The library remains committed to enriching lives through the wide range of books and impactful literacy programs. Library cards are free for children of all ages, promoting a love for reading from early age. To learn more, visit the St. Maarten Library, explore their website at library.sx, or follow them on the social media platforms for updates on programs and events. In observance of World Suicide Prevention Day on September 10th, the Mental Health Foundation, MHF, Collective Prevention Services, CPS, and the Men's Mental Health Awareness Foundation have launched the Are You OK campaign. This year's theme, Changing the Narrative on Suicide, emphasizes the importance of shifting perceptions and providing hope to those struggling with suicidal thoughts. The Are You OK campaign encourages people to reach out to loved ones, friends, and colleagues who may have been silently suffering. By asking, "Are you okay?" individuals can open up a conversation and provide support for those in need. In a community where discussing suicide is often taboo, initiating these conversations can be vital. Throughout September, the campaign will feature events and media outreach aimed at reducing stigma and promoting open dialogue about mental health. MHF, CPS, and the Men's Mental Health Awareness Foundation will provide information on recognizing suicidal signs, offering support, and seeking help. Community members are urged to join this initiative to foster a culture of empathy and proactive care. For those facing mental health challenges or suicidal thoughts, support is available through the Mental Health Foundation Crisis Hotline at 1721-585-5556. By actively engaging and asking, "Are you okay?" we can all contribute to preventing suicide and supporting mental health in our community.
Lucinda Ardane, president of the Funtopia Youth Initiative Foundation, recently attended the Creative Power Arts Conference in St. Kitts, held from August 31st to September 7th at the Marriott Hotel. Organized by the Department of Creative Economy under the leadership of Minister Samal Duggins, the event was a week-long exploration of creativity and innovation. The conference featured master classes led by 27 industry professionals across various fields, providing invaluable insights and practical skills. Lucinda remarked, "These sessions offered knowledge that will significantly enhance FYI, Funtopia Youth Initiatives Foundation's programs." The conference also included seminars on the latest trends in the creative economy, sparking new ideas and approaches for FYI's projects. Among the notable speakers were arts educator Alexandra Darcy, music executive Yvonne Berry, and film director Simon Frederick. The conference highlighted the importance of networking, allowing Lucinda to connect with creatives from the Caribbean diaspora and beyond. This networking opportunity has opened doors for potential collaborations and future projects. Lucinda's experience underscored the importance of developing a sustainable creative economy in the Caribbean. By investing in local talent and fostering a vibrant creative ecosystem, the region can unlock its full potential. The knowledge and connections gained will not only benefit FYI, but also St. Maarten as a whole. She stated the Creative Power Arts Conference was a transformative experience for Lucinda, inspiring her to continue promoting creativity and innovation through FYI Foundation and beyond. Playing Caribbean Lottery's jackpot game Super Lotto has paid off big time for Miss Martina, making her St. Maarten's newest millionaire with a $1.93 million jackpot win. Miss Martina's life changed dramatically after purchasing a single Super Lotto quick pick ticket at Bread Supermarket in the Pondville on August 16th. The winning numbers for draw 1537 were 11, 23, 24, 25, and 30, with the Super Bowl number of 6. After over a decade of playing Super Lotto, Miss Martina describes her massive win as a blessing. She plans to prioritize her family and invest in her children's education with her newfound wealth. Her advice to fellow players is simple: keep trying. Your day will come. Mrs. Shellyanne He Chung, director for the Antilles Markets at IGT, commented, "This moment highlights the excitement and possibilities that come with playing Caribbean lottery games. Today, we celebrate the realization of a dream for one of our players. Since Super Lotto began in 2009, St. Maarten has had 3 jackpot winners. The first winner in October 2010 received $5.4 million, and the second in January 2016 won $2.17 million. In total, $59 million in jackpot prizes have been won across the 7 islands where Super Lotto is played."
That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Maarten News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on TV 15 and then across all social media platforms.
I'm Yesenia Lassero, wishing you a wonderful week.
And you know what I'm going to say. Stay friendly, St. Maarten.